Personally, I think it's a hindrance because everybody wants to be playing, and a lot of work that goes on in the weeks at the training ground. If you're 2 and 3 weeks without a game, sometimes stuff can be repetitive, and we've only just found out really who we're playing in the first game. So we've now got to do some homework, especially in the final week with regards to Brackley, and to see if we can get 3 points, much needed 3 points at Esley Park. Overall, against Bishop Stortford, the first 30 minutes I was over the moon, and the 10 minutes, 15 minutes remaining in the first half, thought we had the jitters and conceded 2 goals when we should have really been at that point maybe 3-0 up. And then the second half, obviously there were 10 changes to the team, which doesn't help, and I don't think we've had any fluency at all within our game, and the players that were on, several of the trialists, you know, it was a difficult game for them, and subsequently we paid the price for it. With regards to Mosley, again we suffered a poor goal after 1 minute, and the rest of the game Mosley produced 1 shot, and we must have had 15 attempts on target. They scored in the first minute, we scored in the last. 1-1 is the result, but whether it reflected the performance, I've got to say I don't think it did, because the performance at Mosley was good. Even looking at the highlights after to confirm my own thoughts about the game, shown that we camped out in their half, you know, for most of the game. Yeah, the answer to that is yes, and that game was sort of the end result of several weeks training that they've been with us, but obviously we haven't been able to play them in the games because we haven't seen them in pre-games to judge them properly. So that game was probably a good indication of how they can perform, with the greatest respect to the opposition, in both oppositions. And I've got to say I was pleased with all 3 of them, especially in the final game against Mosley. Yeah, I think we need to top up in the defensive area, particularly down the middle. We've suffered suspensions, we've lost Tunnicliffe, we've got Fagbola that's got an injury that's taken a bit of time to clear up. So my first priority is to deal with the central defensive area, which hopefully I can make at least 1 addition this week. Depends who you're talking about, but my gut feeling is that if they are performing well where the loan period is, and certain players are not figuring in my plans, then I think it's in the best interest for the players and Stockport County if we can extend their loan period and maybe use those resources to top up areas that we want to top up within our club. Whether they're good enough to get back into the team, that depends whether they actually come back first, but I'll have to deal with that as and when the situation arises. This is what I think the fans should expect. They should expect a team that's going to compete against a team that's right up at the top of the league. They are very, very, very physical, but I think our fans should expect what they deserve, which is a gutsy performance that's got energy, that don't want to lie back and take the fact that we've got a top of the league encounter coming here, a top of the league team coming here, and we want to give the fans value for money, and that'll be my last words before they go out on that Saturday on the 14th.
Stockport County are one of the oldest and best established football clubs in the northwest of England. We're offering a unique corporate prize draw for UK businesses with a high profile promotional opportunity as the headline prize. Stockport County have made available its highly prized premium advertising space on top of the enormous Cheadle stand roof situated directly beneath the flight path of Manchester Airport. Measuring 68 metres by 30 metres, the advertising space is a sought-after promotional opportunity which has previously attracted top brands. County are giving a select number of businesses the chance to win this advertising space in their corporate prize draw. Tickets for the prize draw will be limited to 500 and cost £200 plus VAT each. Manchester is the third busiest airport by total passenger traffic in the UK behind Heathrow and Gatwick, with aircraft landing or taking off every 3 to 4 minutes. The potential for brand penetration with a highly captive audience is enormous, and few sites in the UK enjoy these astonishing levels of traffic. For further details of this exciting opportunity, please contact the football club using the details on screen now. There is limited availability on this once-in-a-decade opportunity that you won't want to miss out on. Contact us immediately to take advantage of this fantastic offer.
Good evening once again. Welcome to the casting couch. In recent weeks, we've had some big men on this couch, and it's stood the strain, the test of all their strain. Tonight, we're going the opposite. We've invited a man along who can only be described as a pocket dynamo. My guest played for Danny Bagara when we got promoted. He played for Dave Jones when we got promoted to the Championship, but he never actually played in that promotion team after we did get promoted. Why is the question. The answer is he skipped the Championship and went straight to the Premiership. After that, Dave Jones paid £750,000 for him. My guest at this moment in time has now got 5 children. Half a football team, that is enough for. And last week's guest said, and that's the only kids we know about. We know he was only joking though. You like that one out? This man could never drive when he was younger and still can't drive now, but I'll tell you what, he did have a knack at driving managers absolutely mad. Tonight's guest, I want you to please welcome Lee Todd. Yeah! Lee Todd! Yeah! How are you?
Am I on here?
You're on here. Do you know what we were going to do?
Treat me.
I was going to turn it right up like this, and I was going to stand on a box. We have to pump this up, you see, because it's only little. This last few weeks, it's had some big men on it. We've had James Spencer. Did you play with James?
Goalie, no.
No? No, let's kill that one then, hasn't it?
Not that way, no.
Baz? Tony
Charlie,
Barris?
yeah, I played with
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Well, I'm going to start off this interview by and we've got gloves and scarves on because it's freezing. I'm going to start off by asking the same questions I asked Baz. What was the conversation between you two? Because you came together from Hartlepool, didn't you? What was the conversation you two had when you knew Stockport were after you? Can you remember?
Yeah, we travelled down on the train together with Bob Moss.
Oh yeah.
That's my phone.
I remember Bob.
Saw that ring.
That's Richard. Yeah. That's Richard Landon again. He rings everybody.
It is as
yeah,
well,
I know it would be. I know it would be. Hey, he's going to have to go a new script writer. Getting so boring.
He's not
Richard
good enough to
Landon.
get on this bed.
Can you imagine the Richard Landon casting? The casting washing machine.
There'd be nothing there, would
This would
there?
be. Oh, I'll tell you what. Get your phone out and I'll ring you.
Tell you who'd applaud him? The divot what he kicked.
Yeah, well,
it's still not landed.
We'll talk about that one.
That'll come back there.
That one.
Yeah, me and Baz. Well, it was mostly Baz, I think, at the time. We knew. I think Danny and Saint were here.
Yeah.
And we got invited to come down. We come down on the train with Bob Moss.
Yes.
And then we had a chat with. I don't think Danny was here. I think it was more Saint.
Oh right, was it?
I'm not
So you
too
thought
sure.
we
I could be wrong. Danny might have been here, but.
Well, that's killed my next question because I was going to say, what was your first impression of Danny? I think Danny was here because Baz did say.
Did he? Well,
He said he couldn't really understand him.
Well, I don't know, but yeah. So we come down on the train and I saw your bonus sheet, so I thought I'll sign.
I saw your bonus sheets.
I'm from the North East, aren't I?
Yeah. Did you get many bonuses at Hartlepool then at that
I
time?
never played, did I?
For Hartlepool?
Yeah, I never played for the first team.
Did you not? So why
No,
didn't we sign you?
White, yes.
Was you? Oh, you were. I remember now. Yeah. But you had some good years at County, didn't you? I didn't introduce you. You played in the promotion team from
When we first come in
the
19.
old 4th division. You played in that team, didn't you? Yeah.
Started off about 18, 19 games or whatever.
Yeah, and you also played in the promotion-winning team to the
97.
championship. But as I said in the introduction, you didn't actually play in the championship for county.
No, I left
you?
then.
You left, yes. But before we go on to that, what were your thoughts about leaving county then after all those? How many years were you here altogether?
7.
7 years. What were your
90
thoughts?
to 97. Well, I think Mego was your manager, wasn't he? Mego come when we used to train at
Yes.
somewhere in Knutsford.
Yeah, but you left pretty quickly though, didn't you? Did
Yeah,
you leave the pre-season?
No, we'd done a bit of pre-season with you. I was still here then with Jonesy.
Yeah.
And then
They went up
we
to
went up
Southampton.
to Knutsford one day, and then all the lads, rumours were happening and this, that and the other. And Mego got me aside. He said, look, I don't want you to go. It is happening, but that's chairman to chairman. And then we were talking, this, that and the other happened. I went to the officers. Brendan was there and he just shook me hand and went, just think, Toddy, in 3 years' time you could have a testimonial. And that was it. And I just thought, you know what, you just killed me and made me mind up. And that's why I went.
Right.
And that's what it boiled down to. I wasn't bothered whether I played for Southampton or not. I was happy. Like.
Yeah. So you would have turned down the chance.
I could have done, yeah.
Yeah. And what was the fee? It was about 750,000, wasn't it?
For me, no, I think I went for the majority of it.
So Paul Jones went for 5,000.
He went for about
and you went
100 grand.
You went for
Yeah.
1.5 million.
No, I think I went for more only on the basis. I think he had a sell-on clause, didn't he, to Wolverhampton.
Do you know? I was going to bring that up, but I didn't
If I killed
actually.
your questions, then that was something.
No. You just reminded me of that one.
Yeah, he had a sell-on
Because
clause.
they had a sell-on clause where they had to pay a percentage of the fee to Wolves. Yeah.
Whatever it was, I
But
actually not aware
because
of
of it, the majority of the fee was
You've been-
down to
well,
you.
yeah.
Right, got you. Did you think that? What did you think about playing in the Premier League then? Going from because you'd only played at League One level, hadn't you? Before
Well, yeah,
that?
the old one, yeah, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then jumped straight up there.
Was it daunting? Did it seem daunting for you?
Nah, you know what I'm like. I'm not bothered anyway.
No.
Played a few friendly games. Obviously, I remember one was at Luton. We played the year when we went up as well.
Yeah, we did after we'd beaten Chesterfield. Yeah.
So that was a bit of a
So,
no-brainer.
Yeah.
And then we played Bolton first game. It's don't get me wrong, it's a different level to what you're used to, but it can be too slow, and you're like, borders.
What in the Premier League?
Yeah. But then all of a sudden it'll go and
Yeah, but you see, what I found, I agree with you. When I played there, I found that it was slow up to in midfield. You could get the ball in midfield and have all day on it. You get in a box, I tell you what, you have to be 10 times quicker than what you'd ever been.
It's frightening. They'll just kill the game.
Yeah,
and then for maybe 20, 30 odd minutes.
Yeah.
Then it'll start. Then they'll just go. But they must shout something. Something's got to happen along the line because they come. And we played Arsenal one game, and Tony Evans ran past me.
Yeah.
And he's a donkey.
Yeah. All right.
that killed me straight away. For
Don't cut that one. Don't cut that one down.
It was that one. And I was like, nah, Jesus, he's centre half. But that's a different level.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to remind you of an incident once, and I think I've spoken to you about this before at Edgeley Park. I remember we were playing a game here, and then all of a sudden...
You know what, I thought about this in the shower this morning.
Did you? You knew this one was
I knew
coming.
it was coming straight away.
I saw Toddy looking up. The game was going on, and as I do from a physio's perspective, I look round at players to see whether
I was
they're
on
okay.
this side where the
ball was
benches
down there, and I looked down there, and there's Toddy looking up at the sky, and I'm like, "What's he doing? The ball's over there." And he looked up at the sky for about 30 seconds and didn't move. And then at half time he came in, and I said, Toddy, what? I saw you looking up there at the sky. What were you doing? Tell us.
And I went, Concord
flew over.
He went, but the game's going on. I went, Concord. I was just like that. Don't see Concord where I come from. Amazing.
Concord flying over, and he's playing a football match. Oh gosh. Yeah. Right. So you went to Southampton. Southampton. Now I've had some inside information about this next question, right? And you know it's from.
Oh, obviously.
Now, you decided to do something really drastic when you moved to Southampton. Was there anything that you did? Because I know what it is. So if you don't remember, I'm going to tell you. Where did you live? And why?
I lived in... Is it called Fareham?
Fareham.
Yeah.
Right.
Where
did you buy a house? What was it not near?
Oh, anywhere near a boozer.
Anywhere near a pub, that's right. Why was that?
Get myself away what I'm used to.
Right. So, what happened? Did you? Did it work? Or
No,
did you?
because they built a pub further down the road on the corner.
Well, I was told that you then got into the group of Letitia and company.
No.
Who else was in that band? I mean, he was known as a bit of a drinker.
I lived out in the sticks, and there was a kids.
Hence the reason for getting out there,
away,
because of getting away from the pubs. Yeah.
And there was like a kids nursery sort of thing on the way. But what I wasn't aware of at the time, if you go about maybe 20-minute walk, you come to a pub. And it's only got the hotel where.
Right.
Who was staying there? Carlton!
Oh, God.
Carlton and David Hurst.
Oh,
so they stayed there. So next you know, finished training sometimes. Come for a beer. Come for a beer. You know, Carlton's like, come for a beer, kid. Come on, kid, we'll look after you. No, I'm going home. Next you know. Carlton.
Yeah. I didn't realise it was the same time, David Hurst as well, yeah.
I think Carlton come obviously a year later, whatever he was, or during the maybe 6 months or whatever like that, and then Hursty come. I tell you what, Hursty's a big unit.
Oh, still is. Well, he's lost 3 stone now, but yeah.
A massive unit.
Oh, was John Beresford there? Was he there at the time? I played at Barnsley with John, and he at Barnsley was not a drinker. So
I think he has his wine or something like that.
Does he? He never used to drink at all, John. At all. Yeah. So you used to live in the north. You're from the north. And you travel down to the south. You've never passed your driving test, have you? Or I presume you haven't, because you've never been able to drive.
Got legs on it.
How did you get backwards and forwards then from Southampton?
Well, either I was last year or I used to fly back.
Fly back, yeah.
Well, I flew back because you played. Was it very first game here?
Not in Concord though, did you?
No, that was out of commission.
Hey, I don't say Baz looks like Concord either.
Oh,
Get your own back.
You want to bring that up,
I can't believe you said that before we came on air.
See what I want, Baz, he won't be watching, will he?
I think he might, actually.
Will he?
Well, you've never, I mean, Baz also mentioned that you've never been a fashion icon, but I mean, look at you. Today you've got a Timberland coat on. You've got, what's that? Is it Fila? You've got.
Well, you wouldn't know, would you?
Well, no, because I'm not a designer man, you see.
No.
I'm not a designer man.
Your stances.
Your
stances.
I know.
And he's got my Sambas on.
And he's got the Sambas, Alan's Sambas, he loves them. I like them, actually. They're very
Still
nice.
do not tie laces.
Now, I always remember when you were at County, lads used to say, yeah, Toddy, he's no more at home than when he's sat on his front step with a can of beer, braces hanging down, holds in his vest, car on bricks, which has never passed the test to drive to, and a fridge that don't work in the garden. Can you remember that? They always used to say that. Yeah. Right. Question. You're going to wonder. No, you're not going to wonder where I got this one from.
No.
I was a bit loath to bring this up, but Baz insisted because it was something that happened at his wedding.
Oh.
Your mom.
Oh, my mum.
Your mum did a strict tease. Alan's look now. That's Bertello. Talk us through that one. Talk us through that one.
I can't believe he's told. People are going to slaughter me for this. On my mother.
What happened?
It was a thing where the DJ went. There was me, Tony Barris, Peter Ward, and Neil Edwards.
Yeah.
Three
classics. Yeah.
All four of us on the chair. Who people like to go around and dress us up as women, right? Whatever you could get off anyone, that was it. So this happened, and Baz was adding this, and blah blah blah, me tough and heels on and all this like. And next you know, when it's over, I've looked over and I've looked at me mum. My mum's sat there. I think she's took the top off. She got a brad on and what do you call it, like petticoat thing. Yeah. Well, she's took everything else off and just left that on.
Oh, she didn't have knickers on then.
Well, the belly shank was like, but there you go. And I've looked and gone, Mother, get something on. Oh, behave you. Anyway, that was it. And I looked at it and just went, I don't believe this.
That's
class. But to be fair, I must admit now,
it was.
Bet you Baz didn't tell you this.
Go on. No,
Baz, as a woman, looks fit.
Better than a man.
Yeah.
Do you know
he was dog. Tony Barris.
Yeah,
he was dressed up to the aisles.
He's a better looking man than a woman than a man.
Yeah, Braz the lot. He looked a mint.
Well, he has.
To be fair, I must admit, even Neil Edwards went, I'd have had a look. And you know what Tap's like?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll give you Tap's number.
We'll get him on
next.
We'll get him on. Yeah. Yeah. But Baz did ask. Funny you mentioned that. Baz did ask where the makeup room was before he went on.
Well,
loves a bit.
He did look attractive, like.
Right, Southampton. You had a great chance there to go and make make it really big, you know, like the lads you've mentioned. Didn't actually work out that way, did it?
No.
What happened? What happened?
I
there?
probably couldn't settle more than anything.
Really.
Bottom line.
It's not really you, is it? I don't see you as a
No.
Premiership star.
It was all.
I see you as
even
a
when
real
you were going out on a night, it was
salt of the
wine
earth.
bars. And
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what I'm like? Wine bar?
You're a beer and crisp man.
Give us a
aren't
lager.
Yeah.
Give us a bag of nuts.
you? Yeah.
Where's your snooker tables on? Snooker
Yeah.
table. Didn't even know you were a snooker table when I was there.
There's a dartboard.
Yeah, so this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was just. There's a different life to what they're doing, stuff like that.
Yeah. You've got to do what you feel comfortable at.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think. And
If I went there and loved it and I wasn't playing, I probably would have stayed there.
yeah,
But
yeah. Do you regret moving there?
no, I can't regret nothing.
No.
I won't regret what I've done.
It's nice to try that
Yeah.
big time. I did it at Sunderland, and
Yeah.
it is nice to try. Even though I personally felt I was a little bit out of my depth at times. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was in and out.
You could have
But-
been. It doesn't help when you play and then you're not, and then you
Yeah,
play
no.
and then you're not. And
When
then,
you're used to playing regularly, yeah.
and then you get the old sucker punch. Oh, everyone thought you were brilliant. Even the chairman thought you were great. And
Yeah.
come the next game, you're not
You're
even playing.
Yeah.
So that I don't get. Like, but
And there's one thing at that league, in that level, I don't know how you found it, but one week you'd play Liverpool, next week you'd play Arsenal, then you think, oh, could have played someone like Shrewsbury Town or something, have a bit of an easy game. And it's Man City, you know, there's no let up whatsoever, week in, week out.
well, you know, it's like
clubs.
when you get your fixture list as well. You look at certain games or pinpoint certain games. We've got to beat them. We've got to beat them. But there, it's Jesus.
Yeah.
Then we play. Oh no, we've got
Yeah.
oh gee, oh no,
No,
not
I
again.
know. There's no let up. Pressure,
Who
pressure.
plays on the wing?
Yeah.
Again? Oh no.
Ginola?
Yeah.
Toddy, what's Ginola?
My knees are knackered now.
Right, couple of questions about County. Who was, in your opinion, your favourite all-time County player, and for what reason? Either you played with him or subsequently.
There's a few. I've always liked Franny.
Yeah. Why?
It was just something we had on the pitch. It was
You had a little.
we knew what one was
combination,
doing
yeah,
and everything
you do
like
find
that.
that, don't you? You do find that happens
Yeah,
with certain players.
it was even certain areas. You know, you can give him the ball and he
you
wouldn't
could
mind.
give it in. You know where he'd do.
Even if he didn't, he'd say, "Just give me it. I'm not bothered."
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bill Williams, casual.
Yeah.
Flinny because he could head the ball further than he could kick it.
Yeah.
What about Rodger?
Oh, well, Waddy was all right because you couldn't get round him.
So nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Okay, funniest moments at County. I always like to ask this because we get some strange
I've
stories.
got to. Well, I love the best one when we were out on the night out. And Billy Boy, you know what Billy's Boy like.
I know what you're going to say. We spoke about this last week. Go on.
Did you
tell
with
us.
Baz?
You tell us.
Baz said it as well.
Go on, tell us. What was it?
Mine involves a brick.
Yes.
What
Go on.
was it?
Give us your version. Give us your
We
version.
were on the night out and we're walking down, and then all of a sudden Billy's had one too many like usual.
That was the night of getting promoted.
Yeah, he gets a brick, finds a brick and just goes, hey! Throws it behind him, heads up! Smashes Andy Kilman on the head, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I think did he have 3
As I
stitches?
said, yeah, I spent 4 hours in the hospital
Yeah.
and in blood everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I turned down about
Killer says that's the start of him going bald because he had a lovely head of hair.
Well, I turned
Took
down
a few-
about 3 hours later and I went, it'd have been better, Billy, if you just turned down and threw the brick at his head.
You can't say that.
You can.
You
Flash
can't
me.
say
You
that.
can.
Toddy,
Yeah.
it's been fantastic.
Anytime, Dodge.
Thanks very much for
The
coming on the
great
casting
stance.
couch. Yes. Thanks very much.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
No problems.
Lita, yes, Al. Let's give it a round of applause.